James Pullin, 1791. Wish I looked this good after 220 years. Well, the old calf shed's a bit full up. We've had calves in the old winter and they've certainly filled it with plenty of muck, so I'm going to have to clean this out this morning. We need to put some more calves in here. Unfortunately, because it's a little old-fashioned shed, I mean, look at the beams and stuff. This building's over 200 years old. I'm going to have to fork this out by hand, which will take me a while. So I better get cracking. Well, things are really warming up here now. What's that, about 18 degrees I think. So all the buds and everything really start moving now. I just noticed the buds on the horse chestnut are really starting to swell now. I don't know how well you can see this, but look at that. Now, come back here in a few weeks' time, they should start blossoming. And it'll look a wonderful display of white sort of blossom. Funny thing is, I knew this tree when it was a little conker, because we planted that with my dad probably 30 years ago. And Dad's planted some of the other trees here. Those are 2 walnuts. And looking across there, we've got a sweet chestnut. There's another walnut. And that's a lime tree, and there's another lime tree in the hedgerow there. So we're kind of doing our bit when we're planting trees on the farm to sort of replace things like, well, Dutch elm disease probably in the 70s wiped out a lot of trees that were part of the landscape, and the older trees that are in the hedgerows like that down there aren't going to be around forever. And you can see in the background there's 4 old trees, and in the foreground there's a young chestnut. So it's kind of making the landscape a better place, really. Well, that's it, finished cleaning that out now. Just going to bed it down and we'll run a few calves up from the pens. Alright then, I think you've well outgrown these pens, so we'll put you up in your new little accommodation. Go on then. There you go. Whoa. Alright. You usually get a bit excited about it coming in here. A bit more space. I think they were in the pen a bit too long really because they were getting a bit big. We were short of space, but we clean this out now. There you go, girls. Put some feed in their rack. Bit of straw, put some cake in there in a minute. So you have a sniff around and get used to your little new home for the next, well, probably a month, and then there'll be bigger shed and then eventually out to grass. I'm just going to put some calf pellets in them for them to eat. These are what they call calf pellets. They're cereal based sort of protein for them, help them grow, add to the diet. Let's just put that in there. There you go. Should be keep them happy for a day. Well, they're certainly happy to be in here. I'm glad to get them out of those pens really. We've got to keep them in the pens for the first 4 or 5 weeks just to get them used to eating solid food and to sort of manage them, but they soon grow too big for the pens and they're in here. Happy as Larry, look. Right, girls? Didn't take long for them to settle in. Munching away there on a bit of straw. Okay. These will be in the herd in about 2 years' time. Maybe a bit older, because they're replacements for the dairy herd. So these are heifer calves, British Frisian heifer calves, and we'll serve them at AI about 18 months, so calving down at 9 months after that. A long tongue on them, haven't they? Look how it eats that. It sort of scoops it up with the tongue. You wouldn't think it'd be able to pull that through there, would you? Come on, use your tongue, mate. That's it. The other one's having a sniff round.